Milwaukee's Common Council has voted to send all registered voters in the city applications for an absentee ballot in the mail for the fall election. The application will go to 300,000 voters and be accompanied by a postage-paid return envelope. DNC Chair Tom Perez and former Governor Scott Walker talk about the potential impact with our Matt Smith.
There's a lot we still need to learn about the unprecedented April election, from the long lines in Milwaukee to the tubs of absentee ballots that weren't delivered in the Fox Valley. Mail-in voting played a big part in the results.
Many of the residents in Milwaukee who showed up on April 7th said they had asked for an absentee ballot. I think it is an absolute outrage.
The city officials have asked the U.S. Postal Service to investigate, and the state's election commission is doing the same.
Nobody, Matt, should have to make the choice between their own safety and their right to vote.
In the state Supreme Court race, a New York Times analysis from 27 municipalities that segregate ballots found Jill Karofsky performed better among mail-in voters than Justice Daniel Kelly, helping fuel her victory. What is your advice to the Trump campaign between now and November for Wisconsin?
Well, the key is it's all going to be about turnout. What we saw in the spring was about half the size of the likely universe of voters in November of 2020. I believe people will be much more motivated, particularly for the president, when they know what's at stake.
What is the National Party looking to do, especially in key states like Wisconsin?
If a voter wants to vote early, that's a really good way to address the need for social distancing. Don't have everyone show up on one day and create big lines. And so we should expand the early vote. And for those who election day voting is a rite of passage, we should certainly allow that as well, public health permitting.
So beyond investigating the issues with absentee ballots, the State Election Commission is now also working to create a new system to better track those absentee ballots. Adrienne?
We'll follow up, Matt. Thank you. Next, COVID-19 hits the Black community hard. I'll ask the White House about it.